Good evening and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. It is Friday evening, it's getting chilly here, so soon I will be back on with the shawls and things and the big cardigans. It's beautiful and sunny outside, but it's not warm, can I just say? This evening, would you believe there's talk of the UK going into a recession? The banks are looking to, well, the gossip says that the Bank of England is looking to increase the interest rates again in September, which is now, because it's the 1st of September. I'm sorry, this is obviously, I've become like Pavlov's dog. As soon as I start video now, I'm like, don't yawn, and I just yawn. So please excuse any yawns that you find. The Bank of England is looking to, gossip says it's looking to up the interest rates. There is also the drop in house prices. Seemingly, this is one of the biggest drops that they've seen in house prices in quite some time. So that's not going down too well either. But do you know what? We're doing not bad. Because for some people with this, if the country goes into recession, it's going to cause them huge problems, or they're not going to be used to it. But for many of us who have prepped, who have cut our costs, who have cut our cloth to suit, who have just simplified things a bit, it's not going to be as big a shock to the system, I don't think. And I think that's a good thing. You know, we've got the basics. We know what our budgets are. We know how far we can push things. We know what we need to save for. We know what we can stop spending on. Oh, that'll be another yawn. That'll just be silly faces. Sorry. But yeah, I think for people like us who have been saving money, living a bit more frugally, it's not going to be such a shock to the system as it is going to be for some others. And that I think is a good thing. It's something that we can know that we are sorting out. I mean, we know how to eat frugally, whether it's by buying stuff at the reduced section or whether it's by bulking things out with lentils and chickpeas and things like that, porridge for breakfast instead of expensive cereals, anything like that we've been doing for the last while, it can make a big difference. I was going to show you my tomato, singular. Two plants I bought. I have got one sitting and it's about that size. That's how big the tomato is. It's ridiculous. I was going to show you that, but the birdies started eating it, so I can't be bad to the birdies. I have birdies nesting up in the eaves of my roof. I've got a wee pointy bit, and they keep coming back every year and building their nest in the wee pointy bit, so I just let them. So yeah, but we are used to cutting our cloth to suit. So yep, there's a recession. It's not going to be easy, but it's not as scary as it would have been if you told me that a couple of years ago. And as for the house prices dropping, I'm up for that. I'm quite happy with that. My mortgage is old enough that it needs to drop a whole lot before I end up in negative equity. Um, so that's not so bad for me. For some people, it will be utterly horrific. And for them, I have sympathy for them. Um, but yeah, that seems to be the way things are going. It's going to get a bit more of a belt tightener, I think, here in the UK over the next few months. And of course, because the government that's in place at the moment in the UK only has until, I think, next year, tail end of next year, they've got to hold an election. So goodness knows what they'll do to try and keep themselves in power or empty the pantry before they run away. Um, there's going to be a whole lot of stuff going on and a whole lot of stuff trying to be hidden and everything. It's just going to be a big mess. So personally, I think we should just calmly go about our daily business, make sure we're all right, and ignore the faff. unless it's something that directly affects us, there's not much we can do about it. So we just need to get on with it as best we can. So that's my cunning plan for this Friday. That could all change by tomorrow, but hey ho. So yeah, I boiled the kettle just before I did the video, so I am now off to go and have another cup of tea. Catch you later.